Hello students, welcome back again. We are back with another question of stats, okay, class 10. Now in this question, it is asked that we have to draw an ogive curve, okay. So what kind of curve is this? It is basically made when we are asked to find out the median of continuous series, okay. Continuous series, in case of continuous series, if we are asked to find out median, okay, so we have to find out median through ogive graph, or you can call it as ogive curve also, okay. So these two columns will be given in your question. First you have to find out the cumulative frequency. And how to find out cumulative frequency? Just add the respective values of frequency one by one and you will get the value of cumulative frequency, like 2, then 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 6 11, 11 plus 4 15, 15 plus 1 16. So this is how you're gonna get the value of cumulative frequency one by one, okay. Now what you have to do, in order to find a median, okay, so this is the last value of cumulative frequency, and I have told you in the earlier video also that the last value of cumulative frequency you have to decide that you have to decide according to the last value of the cumulative frequency, that what will be the median of the data, of the given data, okay. So now the last value over here is 16. You don't need to calculate each frequency and tell the number of odd observation or even observation like in raw data. In this type of questions, in discrete series or in continuous series, you just have to find out the value of cumulative frequency. Just take out the last value, okay. In case of even, apply another formula. In case of odd, apply another formula. But in case of continuous series, you don't have to notice that it is odd or even. I'm repeating myself again. In case of continuous series, you don't have to notice that the last value is odd or even. You just have to apply the formula n upon 2. That's it. In case of continuous series only, not in case of discrete series. In case of continuous series, just put this value, put this formula and put the value. N upon 2 means 16 upon 2, that is 8th observation or 8th term, okay. So as I have told you that in order to find out median in continuous series, you have to plot the ogive graph or ogive curve. This is our ogive, this is our graph, okay. We have not plotted. I will let you understand it. After that we will gonna plot it, okay. We have already plotted basically, but we have to join it. How? Let's see. For this, what you have to do, you have to make, like, you have to use your graph copy, of course, okay? And you have to make this x-axis and y-axis accordingly. On the x-axis, this is x-axis and this is y-axis, okay. On the x-axis, you have to take class interval, okay. On the x-axis, you have to take class interval. In the column, sorry, on the y-axis, you have to take the CF, that is cumulative frequency. Over here, I have plotted here only because in order to let you understand, but you have to make it in graph copy for the proper observation, okay. I'm just telling you how to plot it, okay. Just pay attention. So over here you have to plot, you have to take cumulative frequency in the y-axis, and on the x-axis you have to take class interval. So you have to take the upper limits of the class interval. You have to take all the upper limits of the class interval, not the lower limits. So upper limit over here is 20, 40, 60, 80 and 100. So you have to take it accordingly on the equitable distribution, okay, on the graph copy. 20, 40, 60, 80 and 100. Make sure that the distribution must be equal. Over the y-axis, you have to take CF, that is cumulative frequency. As you can see that the initial value of the cumulative frequency is 2 and the last value is 16. So I will take at the gap of 2, 2. difference of 2, at the difference of 2 will be taking the CF 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 and the last value 16. Now we will notice the corresponding value of class interval according to the cumulative frequency, and you have to make the dots over here. Let me explain you this. Okay, so upper limit of class interval over here is 20. What is the corresponding value of cumulative frequency over here is 2. So corresponding value is 2, 20, class interval is 20, corresponding value of cumulative frequency is 2. So just you have to, in the graph copy, you have to notice that where these two readings meet, over here it's gonna meet, plot over a dot over here. In the same way, you have to plot the another value, that is 40. The corresponding value of 40 is 5. Just plot where these two values perpendicularly meet. Where these two values perpendicularly meet. Over here somewhere they're gonna meet. Okay. In your graph copy, you must be able to do. You'll be able to do in a very proper, in a very in a proper sequence according to the blocks. But over here, I'm just letting you how you can plot it. Okay, letting to now like 40 and 5. So 5 will be coming somewhere above 4. So just perpendicularly you have to plot. You have to make a dot. In the same way, corresponding value of 60 over corresponding value of 60 in the cumulative frequency is 11. Okay, so where 11 must be lying somewhere above 10. A bit above 10, one block above 10. In your graph copy, one block above 10. So you're gonna plot above 60, where these two lines, where these two perpendicular readings meet. In the same way, 80, the corresponding value of 80 is 15. Accordingly, you can plot 15 over here somewhere above 14 in a graph copy. Okay. Sorry. And the last value over here is 100. The corresponding value of 100 is 16. Now plot this reading just perpendicular to where 16 is lying and where is 100 is lying at that particular block. Now after drawing these dots, what you have to do is you just have to match these. You just have to match from here. You just have to match from here, and you have to continue, and you have to use free hand. Okay, you don't have to use scale in drawing the ogive curve. You just have to use your free hand. Okay, free hand curve is this. You just have to match all the dots respectively, and you will be getting the ogive curve. This is how you're gonna plot the ogive curve or ogive graph. You can also call it as. Okay. Now, in order to find out median, right now we have accomplished the ogive curve. Now, in order to find out median, what you're gonna do? We have already calculated n upon 2, that is 8th observation. Okay, this is 8th observation. So 8th observation, you have to notice in the cumulative frequency where is 8. Over here 8 is lying. This is the reading of 8. You just have to use a ruler or a scale. You just have to use ruler or a scale and just you have to match with the help of a scale or ruler, not freehand. Okay, this horizontal line will be matched to the curve, and where it's gonna be lying down perpendicularly at the x-axis, this will be our median. So you have to notice that at what point it's lying down, and this will be our median somewhere between 40 to 60. You have to, when you will be using your graph copy, you will notice that what will be the particular value of that block, and you will note the median. Okay, so note the median according to the horizontal line where it's touching the curve. you have to draw it, you have to touch the curve, and you just have to make perpendicular over the x-axis. So this is how you're gonna solve your median with the help of ogive graph or ogive graph. I hope you understood this video. If you understood, please make sure to like and share with your friends who are doing stats class 10th ICSE and CBSE, and thank you for giving your precious time.